Well, looks like I'm going to be talking to you about idols today. And before you start saying, "Well, I know what those are. Those are basically pagan deities and little statues of their gods that people used to set up and worship." Okay. Yes, you're right. But things are actually a little bit more seductive or hidden than that. I'm going to show you some idols. Let's see if you can identify them. And they're in just about every house in America. At least until they start figuring out that, you know, if you worship these things or devote any type of sacred service to them, they become idols. And by definition, an idol is any statue, freestanding object to which we devote attention or render any form of reverence, often denoted with the pronouncement of holiness. In other words, this is holy, that's holy. Okay? Now, let me show you and see if you can figure it out. Here's my kitchen table. Let's see if you can figure it out. See anything looks familiar? Well, many people make this an idol. They try to ward off evil spirits with it. They try to say they're good Christians because they're holding it. They try to say it's holy because it says so on the cover. They make it an idol. They give it a voice. They give it a personality. And it's terrible. This is a testimony. Actually, it's a collection of testimonies. Testimonies about people who knew God, loved God, and served God. It's a collection of all kinds of testimonies, both good and bad. Okay? This, by definition, is a freaking idol. It sits on your nightstand or wherever you put it. It stands up. Hey, it even lights up, folks. See? Doesn't that make you feel so much better? That's like the age-old argument between young adults and other members of the opposite sex. You know what that age-old argument was? No, no, no. Those aren't dolls I'm playing with. Those are action figures. Totally different. This isn't an idol. It's just my way of showing my appreciation to the cross. Guys, if you don't see the point, I'm probably not going to be able to explain it to you any simpler. It's not something we want to deify, okay, or upbuild. Jesus Christ paid the price for us so that we can have a relationship. Personally, I don't want that kind of stuff in my house. Not because I don't love God, not because I don't serve Christ, but because it was because of the fact I sinned that he had to pay the price in the first place. Now, hopefully, if you're into crosses and stuff, you really consider whether that's become an idol in your life or not. Literally, you should be able to tell whether somebody loves God, serves God, and obeys God, regardless of what they wear or what they don't wear. Spend 20 minutes with me. Trust me, you're going to know that I love Christ. Mostly because I won't shut up about it. I just spent some time at social services. And believe me, I enjoyed talking to people about the kingdom. I enjoyed talking to people about the testimony of God. I enjoyed talking to people about the things God said He will do, has done, and is. When I was done, I guarantee you, most of the people in there knew I loved the Lord Jesus Christ, and I have never worn a cross to prove it. Something to think about.